Hello internet friends. In this video I am clecoing all of the ribs to the left wing. Still confused. They look identical. I'm pretty sure it's the left wing. Let's see. Let me think about the geometry here. Yeah, it's gotta be. I should just write it on the front of it, left wing. Then I will not be confused. Haven't done a video in a while, probably like a month. Let me give some updates. I've been pretty busy. There was the holidays, then some work stuff. Let's see. I don't know if I mentioned in the last video that I got the light sport repairman maintenance rating. Recommend doing that if you are a experimental builder. Just because that gives you the ability to also inspect other things. Now, normally when you build an airplane, for anyone that's watching this that isn't a builder, when you're done building, you can apply for the repairman cert for that airplane. So now with the Mosaic updates, there's two things you could do. One, you could get the Light Sport Repairman Inspection Rating, which allows you to inspect any light sport or experimental that you own. Or you can do the maintenance rating that gives you the ability to inspect and perform maintenance on any light sport or experimental aircraft. But there's a higher cost. So the inspection rating, the class for that's like $500 and it's 2 days. I'm going to say you don't really learn anything in that class. In the light sport repairman maintenance rating, at least the class that I took and the one that I recommend right now is the Joby aviation class. There's really only two providers. There's Rainbow and Joby. That you get to basically disassemble and reassemble a Rotax engine. So that was great. Got to learn a lot from that. So yeah, did that. That kept me busy. Then my buddy finished his RV-14, and it's a tail dragger. So he said I could fly it, but I didn't have a tail wheel rating. So then I finally found a CFI and finally went up and got my tail wheel rating. So now I can fly tail wheels. Yay. So that kept me busy. And then, of course, did some flying with my wife because we had never actually flown together. We'd been together for 4 years. We've never actually flown together. So took a trip to Sedona. And then now I'm like, I should finish this airplane. So I figured out that somewhere along the way I lost a rib. I either probably broke it or I don't know what happened. I'm missing one of the W1011-L ribs. But I remembered I had this crate full of parts from Vans. So I looked at the part inventory and there was one of those ribs in there. So it's finally time to open this crate that I've had for like 2 years. These are the laser cut part replacements. Now Vans wanted me to fill out a form, and I never filled it out because I never found any laser cut parts, but they just mailed me a crate. So thank you, Vans. I accept. That was 2 years ago. But finally opened it. There was one of the ribs in there, so I just need to prime it and then install it, basically. Let's see. The other thing that's been keeping me busy not building is I became more active in our EAA chapter. I became the secretary of the Henderson, Nevada chapter, so now I'm helping to plan out the agenda for the year, and we've been pretty successful in starting a youth program. So we are doing Young Eagles Build and Fly. We bought an RC plane, and I was kind of overwhelmed because I sent out the email to all the Young Eagles attendees, or the parents of them, and then I only got 3 responses back. So I was expecting 3 people to show up, and we had 17 kids show up with their parents. So we had a full house in our Build and Fly, and so I need to get more organized about the next session where we will put together the plane. But also at the same time, we lost our meeting room at the Henderson Airport because they're doing renovations. So I need to find a new meeting place for that. So problems to solve, all good problems to solve. So anyway, if you are also building a plane or EAA chapter or whatever, scan this QR code and you'll join our Slack chat group, and then you can tell us all about it or tell me where I should meet in Vegas for the Young Eagles Build and Fly. Anyway, I will see you there and see you in the next video.